Hi friends, Naji here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So we are continuing a discussion with Crawl4AI, and in this video we will be discussing on how can we filter some content based on some query. Okay. So for example, this is a Wikipedia page, and we'll try to see how can we extract the content that contain the word called the Americas. So it will relatively bring some content. Okay. So we'll see how can we implement that using Crawl4AI. For that, what we can do, as usual, we need to import a few packages. So first we need crowd run config, we need to have a cache mode, and we need to have a crowd for web async web crawler. Okay, now from Crawl4AI I can import from content filter strategy, we can import the BM25 filter, which will help us to filter the content. Okay, we need to import few more things. Markdown strategy, we can import default markdown strategy. Okay, now we can define our main function. So this is our main function, and I can import or I can define the BM25 filter first. So in BM25 filter, what I am going to do, I am going to create the BM25 content filter object. Okay, here I can pass my user query. As I said, my user query will be Americas. Now I can set the threshold value. So here I am going to set the threshold value as 1.2, and 1 is the minimum value. Okay. Now we can create a markdown generator. So this is the default markdown generator. We can set the content filter as BM25 filter, and I can set some options also. Here I can say that ignore links. I can set it to true. Okay. So once that is done, we can prepare the config. Okay, I can have the crowd run config, and here we can set markdown generator as a MD generator. Okay. So we are done with our config part. Okay, now we can define our web crawler. So for that I can define web crawler. Okay, here I can say that as crawler, we can set the result, and the result can be wait, and here I can set result count error. Okay, I can set the URL, so we will get from the browser. Now we need to specify the config. So config will be config, and I can set the cache mode as cache mode dot bypass. Okay, sometimes the bypass is not working properly. We need to report a bug to them, but I am keeping as it is. So here we have a result dot success. Now we can print the result. So here I can print result dot markdown v2 dot fit markdown. Okay, so this is the markdown that is we are getting after applying the BM25 content filter. So the length will be, I can say it as length of markdown v2, and this will be, I can say it is length of result dot markdown v2 dot fit markdown. Okay, now we have our length is ready. Now we can see the original length. Okay, the original length can be result dot markdown. Okay, so two more lines of code. Here I can set print failed. Okay, you guys can add more interactive or more messages here, but I'm just giving only the failed. And if I can set it as if name equal to I can set it as a main. Okay, here we can call the method. Here I can call async dot run and set it as a main. So now let me execute it. I can have a BM Python BM25.py. Okay, so now we are getting an error. It start to crawl, but we are getting some error. Await crawler dot run. Okay, so I forgot to add the URL. So let me copy this URL, paste it here. We run it again. So it's initializing and fetching the data. Okay, so now we are getting the result. Okay, so this is the result that we got, but let me check the length here. Can see some external links. Now what I can do, I can modify it a little bit. Second, let me stop printing this. We just need the length. Here also we only need the length. Okay, now let me execute it. So this time it is fast. So we can see that the length of the markdown v2, that is only 8000. Okay, but in original length it is actually we are getting around 12 lakhs or 1,22,000, somewhere around we are getting, right? So in this way we will able to filter the content that is needed for us. Okay, so for that we can use BM25, and I'm explaining like small modules, and we can combine all the things like BM25 can be combined with the pruning. Then we will able to build a more sophisticated system. So that is all about in this video. Please do like and subscribe. Have a nice day. Bye bye.